Hey, good evening, everybody. So, right now in West Central Missouri, we do not have any severe weather here in West Central Missouri. I just want to reiterate that, but we do have one close. So, we do have a tornado warning. This has been a very long track tornado. On the Kansas side, it is now in Bourbon County, located over Uniontown or 14 miles west of Fort Scott, moving east at 40 miles per hour. So if it takes the current track as it is right now, we are looking, it could be crossing over into Vernon County, possibly parts of Bates County over the next hour. So, as you guys probably know, if you've been following the weather, uh, today is a very volatile day. There is a tornado outbreak up in northwest Missouri, northeast Kansas, and in Nebraska right now. There's several tornado warnings out there right now. Right here in West Central Missouri, we don't have a lot going on right now. But we're going to be under a risk through about another 2 hours. And then once we get the sun set and it goes down, our severe threat also goes down. We're not expecting a line of storms. We were just watching for the possibility of any thunderstorms in the area that may fire up. They do have the potential to become severe. So right now we've only got Bates and Cass County under a tornado watch. I do not, according to National Weather Service chat and Storm Prediction Center, right now they're not talking about issuing a watch any further east. However, if this tornado warning down in Bourbon County continues and remains as strong as what it has been over the last hour and a half, we may see a an extension of this tornado watch into a little bit further into West Central Missouri. Can anybody hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Oh, it was on your end. Okay. Let me readjust my settings, Sherry. Okay, can everybody hear me okay? All right, perfect. Thank you, guys. All right, so and again, just to reiterate, right now, guys, we only got Bates County, Cass County here in West Central Missouri under a tornado watch. As I stated previously, we're not going to see a line of storms come through tonight. We're watching for supercell thunderstorms to develop in eastern Kansas or possibly here in West Central Missouri and become severe. And we do have a very long tracked confirmed tornado that's in Bourbon County that is moving east at 40 miles per hour, east northeast. So here within the next hour or so, we're going to be seeing this possibly be extended over into Vernon and or Bates County over the next hour. So I'm keeping a very close eye on this. I I know that I live down in Nevada. I know a lot of people in Nevada. And I know there's several farmers that live along Highway 54, and that's exactly where the center of rotation is currently at. To put things in perspective, let me bring this over here, and I'll show you guys. So the center of rotation. Okay, so I just heard my storm shield go off. We are under a tornado watch now, guys. The center of rotation is right here. So just over Uniontown along Highway 54. So let's scroll down here. This is Highway 54. There's Uniontown High School, the city of Uniontown. It looked like the center of rotation was right here. So it has been confirmed, and it's going to be moving off to the east, northeast. So Judy Fuel Company. We're going to have Fort Scott is right here along 54 Highway. So if anybody knows anybody down around the Fort Scott area, please let them know. If you live along Interstate 69. So the storm will be coming near you here within the next 30 to 45 minutes in Fort Scott. I am going to, we'll kind of blow this out a little bit. And again, this thing has had very, very strong rotation here over the last hour and a half. It has weakened some. Area of rotation looks like it's right over Devon. Right over Devon. So let's blow this out. We do have a little cell developing down just to the west of Appleton. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Like I said, any thunderstorms that should happen to form out here in West Central Missouri, we're keeping a very close eye on. So it looked like they only added a couple counties to this tornado watch. Looked like they added St. Clair and Vernon County, particularly for this one major long track tornado on the Kansas side currently. .537. They just issued a new mesoscale discussion. Hi, Natalie. Right now, the tornado watch is in effect for St. Clair, Vernon, and Bates and Cass County in west central Missouri currently. And that is mainly due for this tornado warning that they have for Bourbon County on the Kansas side. They're thinking, let's just plot this out here real quick. All right, that puts Richards at 551, Deerfield 556, Metz 602, Nevada 608, Rich Hill 613, Walker 617, Rockville 633, Appleton City 641, Johnson City 646, Montrose 648, Roscoe 652, Larry City and Osceola and Deepwater at 702, Brownington 706, Cole 718, Tightwad 722, Leesville 724. So that is if it continues the same track at the same intensity. We'll take a look at velocity here. So it has strengthened up a little bit. So, and again, right over Devon. Right here is our center of circulation. One-and-a-half-inch hail possible with this cell as well. Now, looking at the overall big picture, if you notice, we do have more thunderstorm down here on Oklahoma that will be moving northeast. This one here is also tornado warned. Those down around the Joplin area. It's only two roads of counties away. So be keeping an eye on that for those in southwest Missouri. And then, of course, as we head further north, we have several tornado warnings in parts of Iowa, Nebraska, and northwest Missouri currently right now. Are we under the cap in Henry County? We're actually a little bit too far away from the dry line, and the actually the dry line is sitting out here right now, MH, out here in eastern Kansas. There is some subsidence, which means there's some clouds that are forming that is kind of inhibiting thunderstorm development out here in eastern Kansas. Now that can erode at any time. As far as the cap, let's take a look at the short-term models here real quick. I'll bring it over and I'll show you what I'm looking at. Take a look at current model. All right, let me bring this over here and I'll show you. We'll get over here to 6 o'clock. All right, so what we're looking at right down here, let me get my little drawing pin. We're looking right here, MH. Good Lord, I got a big old, I need to thin that down just a little bit. Right here, that red line. So 68 degrees at the surface. And notice it's here, this little dashed line right here. This dashed line is a parcel of air. Notice it can continue to go straight on up here to about 50,000 feet. So if we were under a cap, that red line up here would have a spike to it, which means that this dashed line has to stay on the right-hand side of this red line, which is the actual temperature, in order for that parcel of air to continue to lift. So, no, we are not under a cap right now. We are just a little bit too further away from the dry line right now, so we don't have all the ingredient that's out in eastern Kansas right now, as well as dew points. If you notice, the dew points aren't all that impressive here. But the curvature, look at this, look at the holograph. You see how curved that is? Here's the surface. And as you go up in height, wind changes direction. Almost a 180. That means in the lower levels of the atmosphere, we have strong rotating winds. That's the reason why we're under that enhanced risk right now. Hey, Lucky. Hey, Rick. So for now, Valor clear of the storm. Yeah, I mean, right now, that's this storm down here in Bourbon County right now is the only warning we got right now, close to West Central Missouri. So I'm kind of anxious to see if it's going to retain the strength. Notice we do have a few little cells starting to pop up. So, we're keeping a close eye on that. Notice the one over here by Appleton City, it's pretty much fizzled out now. So that kind of tells you that something, we're just a little bit far away. Now tomorrow afternoon, guys, it's going to be extremely volatile tomorrow afternoon. So we're definitely going to have to be on our A game. I do want to check this out here real quick, guys. It does look like there is a tornado emergency somewhere. I'm going to find out where that is. We have two tornado emergency, one for Potawatomi, Iowa, and another one for Shelby and Harrison, Iowa. Tornado emergency is the highest level of tornado warning that they have. Let's take a look here. So you have a confirmed tornado on the ground going into a populated area. There's been a ton of damage up here, guys. This storm chaser right here actually helped pull a lady out of a house as the tornado went through Omaha, Nebraska. See if any of them got their cameras on right now. Doesn't look like neither one of them has their camera on. But we do have a confirmed tornado just outside of Shelby. Look at that hook. Just a beautiful hook. And take a look at rotation. Oh, yeah. Very, very strong rotation. We got nearly 105 mile an hour away from the radar. And about 53 mile per hour wind going toward the radar. So you have roughly 160 miles per hour winds at the surface right now. So a very large and violent tornado is on the ground. This is in Iowa. Oh, yeah, good. He was pulled over in Rockport due to the warning between there and St. Joe. Yep, absolutely. Still very, very tight rotation. Between Hammond along Interstate 69. I say it's not going to be long before they will issue a tornado warning for North Vernon County. If you live in Vernon County on the north side, if you live north of Nevada in Vernon County, I would say probably to go ahead and take your tornado precautions, especially if you live in Stotesbury, Amos, Richards, Metz. I would go ahead and take your tornado precautions because it will not be long before they issue a tornado warning for northern Vernon County. Is Butler in a path? Butler is not in a path. Rich Hill. This thing has been on. This thing has been under. This has been such a long track supercell. This thing started way over here in Kansas and worked its way all the way over here and has not lost any strength at all. So we're gonna see how far this will reach over into west central Missouri, but right now it's still going strong. Look like 2.5 inch maximum hail size right now with this cell as well. It has a strong mesocyclone signature. Hey, you bet, Jessica. Okay, so we just had an addition. We have an addition to that tornado watch, guys. Everything is starting to sound off. Okay, so they are going to go ahead and include Henry County, Missouri, including the towns of Clinton, Windsor, Urick, in this tornado watch. This will likely update here momentarily. Yeah, Larry City will be, Carol. We did a timeline. It's going to be, if this remains on track, it's going to be, an hour to hour and a half. Harrisonville is not in the path. So, all right, guys. So they have just issued the tornado warning for northern Vernon County, just north of Nevada, along 49 Highway. So if you live in Walker, Harwood, Shell City, Metz, Stotesbury, Richards, you guys please take your tornado precaution. Let's go ahead and time this out where the center of rotation is. Stotesbury 559, Metz at 609, Horton 616, Harwood 633. It's going to remain mainly over the rural areas of Vernon County. This is northern Vernon County. We are starting to see a little bit more formation of some thunderstorms away from this one. So we'll be keeping a close eye on any of these storms that should happen to form. Hey, Lucky, did your weather radio go off? Good deal. Good deal, buddy. Just making sure. No alert for Windsor? Well, I tell you what, Natalie. Consider yourself in that tornado watch if you're in Windsor. Windsor is in Henry County. Windsor is under a tornado watch as well as the entire town, the entire county of Henry. So we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning out for southern Bates. It's going to include, let's just go ahead and include Appleton City, Rich Hill, Rockville, Hume, and Prescott. And the main reason why they are doing this, guys, is because of this hail core. There's some monster hail in this thing on the northern side of this supercell. So there's monster hail here. It will definitely be in the dark gray when I do the hail monitor. Yeah, wow, look at that hail core. Huge hail core. So that's on the northern side of this supercell, and that's why you are being placed under this severe thunderstorm warning for large hail. Now, I do want to take a look here. All right, so 3.25 inch hail, guys. That's a monster hail. That's tennis ball size. It does have a tornado signature also on resolution. So again, we have one storm in west central Missouri. It is a very strong, long track tornado warning supercell. Started off way out in Kansas and is now making its way across the state line into west central Missouri. So again, if you live in northern Vernon County, take your tornado precautions. If you live in southern Bates, and I would go ahead and include Appleton City, Rich Hill, just south of Butler, you guys be on the lookout for some large hail. Now this cell still is showing it's moving east-northeast now. So it is taking just a little bit of a shift to the north. So if you live in Rich Hill, Metz, Stotesbury, Rockville, I would go ahead and take your tornado precautions for the next 35 minutes. let's go ahead and be safe here. Sometimes these things want to take a turn to the southeast toward the more humid, warmer air. Right now, it's taking a little bit of a turn to the north. So let's go ahead and take our tornado precautions from Rich Hill, Shell City, Metz, Stotesbury, and Rockville. And if this continues to take a little bit more of a northerly approach, then we're going to have to, they might have to extend this warning maybe into Bates County. I'm going to take a look here at, so this is just to the west of Stotesbury, just east of Interstate 69. So here is Stotesbury. We've got Interstate 69. So looks like West Liberty United Methodist Church, Long Shoal Bridge. Here's the state line right here, Missouri, Kansas state line. Amos. And again, this is going to be mainly rural areas, guys. Mainly rural areas. You can see all the farm ground out there. But Stotesbury, it is not a very big population. Mainly a rural town. But if you live or know somebody that lives near Stotesbury, please have them take their tornado precautions. Yeah, should be 426. I had to jump on too quick. So you guys see these, we got a few more cells that are popping up outside of this one. So all of these are going to be moving in the same direction. So the area that's under the tornado watch right now, that's going to include Cass, Bates, Vernon, St. Clair, and Henry counties in west central Missouri need to be weather aware over the next couple hours. I'm going to blow this out, kind of take a look, see what all else is going on out here. We still have several tornado warnings up here in Iowa. We still have a tornado emergency going on up here. Corey Gherkin, he's up in Iowa. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a look here. We should be getting awfully close to be able to see this on our Nader Boy cameras. Let's see what I can pull up on that. Yeah, Christian, I'll be happy to. Give me 1 second here. I want to take a look at see if we can get a good view. That's west. We really need south. So I'm going to take a look at the cameras to see if we can't quite see anything yet. But I'll be keeping my eye on Nader Boy's cameras. They are unable to get out due to a softball tournament. All right, so very strong circulation over here. With a mesocyclone of 10, which is very high. That is a very high meso count. It still has the tornado signature, 2.75% hail, with a 90% chance that it is actually dropping that size hail. So, let's time this out as far as we can go. It's not moving all that fast, guys. East northeast at 40. So let's go ahead and time this out. All right, so we're going to have a long list. A lot of towns. Rich Hill, 621. Spruce, 646. Mission, that includes you over at Spruce, buddy. Make sure you pay attention. Appleton City, 649. Germantown, 655. Montrose, 656. Piper, 659. Deepwater, 711. Clinton, 717. So about an hour and 10 minutes to get to Clinton. Cole, 726. Calhoun, 732. And Rosebud at 7:34 p.m. That is, if it continues with the same intensity on the same path. It will likely wobble a little bit more east, a little bit more north, so you'll please keep that in mind. This is just a suggestive track of where this tornado, that the tornado warning will continue on the same path. We do still have a tornado warning southwest of Joplin. That is still ongoing. Some of these cells back here, it's starting to lose a little bit of its structure. Let's check velocity here. A little bit more broad rotation now, which it could very well be cycling right now. So this is kind of the center of rotation right now, north of Stothbury, along Highway V. So it could be could be cycling. These supercells, they cycle in, they cycle out. So we definitely have to keep an eye on this all the way across west central Missouri, because it could very well cycle back around and produce yet another tornado. Now, some of these thunderstorms behind it is kind of feeding off of the the cool air of the outflow behind the supercell. And so once this cell moves off to the east, you can expect some more thunderstorms, possibly severe, right behind it, like a train. So right now, this is the only cell of any significance here in west central Missouri so far. And this has been a very, very long track supercell. Let's take a look at the whole picture here. know, it looks like just about everything is a really broken line. You know, we've got one supercell down here in Oklahoma, another one coming into west central Missouri here. We got another one up and getting ready. The town of Maryville is under a tornado warning right now. Actually, I was talking to Logan about this earlier today about Maryville. I think they have some commencement program. Excuse me, coming up there. I know how aggravating that can be for the alert notification. So let me turn those off for you guys. There we go. That way you guys don't get aggravated at all the bells and whistles going on. Hey, you bet, Kathy. Well, it was, Stacy, that was moving east. Now it's moving a little bit northeast. So right now, that's the reason why we have to constantly be watching the storm motion. Right now it's east-northeast at 38. Before, it was moving east at 40. So that's the reason we have to keep up with this particular cell to see what direction it's going to go. But for right now, that current projection was what we were looking at right now. Would you say Leeton is in its path? Well, probably not at this particular cell. But then again, you know, we've got some other cells out there that we're going to be watching. So any of these cells out here, like this one right here, that one's moving east-northeast. That would be more in line of what would affect you. So we watch to see if this gets any stronger, and possibility of impacting some of west central Missouri. So. Well, now I thought I got rid of that. Alright, maybe that'll do it. So guys, I'm going to be on for a while. So feel free to you know, come and go as you please. So it does look like did they just extend that tornado warning a little bit further south, including Appleton City? I think they did. There it is. So this kind of answers your question a little bit, Jerry, and also Stacy. So, you know, it was moving east. That's why we had that tornado warning. Now it's kind of moving a little bit to the northeast. And now they're going to include Rich Hill. And let's go ahead and call it Appleton City. It's going to stay mainly over rural areas. B Highway, Papenville, Prairie City, Rockville, Appleton City. Even though you're just outside the box, we're going to go ahead and call that Appleton City. Take a look at velocity here. Yeah, it did cycle. It did cycle. Now take a look at that rotation. Now we have good tight rotation right here. Just northwest of Metz in rural Vernon County. Just southeast of Rock, Missouri. It's going to be, if you're in Rich Hill right now, or Panama, you need to be taking your tornado precautions. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Had to get the phone. Get it charged up for the night. Might be a long night. Wow, look at that. There's our center of rotation right there. Right along. Wow, look at that. 111 miles per hour toward the radar. And about 20 mile an hour away from the radar. So that is about 120, 125 mile per hour of wind shear at the surface. So we definitely have strong indication that there is a tornado in Vernon County. I'm going to switch this over to correlation coefficient. Just call it CC. To see if we see any possibly debris, in which there could be some debris out near WW Highway in Vernon County. It does look like there could be a little bit of a debris signature right there. So if you live north of Metz, along Highway 49, south of Rich Hill, including Rich Hill, make sure you take your tornado precautions. .75-inch hail size maximum. They have a mesocyclone of 8, which is fairly high, and it still has a tornado signature. Hi, Morgan. No, the threat's going to be likely over in just a few hours, a couple hours, probably sometime after this cell moves through. We should be done for the night until tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll start round number 2 tomorrow afternoon. And that's going to encompass most of West Central Missouri tomorrow afternoon. Make sure everybody, we kind of knew this was a conditional threat tonight. We were watching for small, discrete supercells to form. in which we have one coming through west central Missouri right now. So, but I'd say after daylight, after we get that sunset, I think we're going to lose a lot of this punch. El Dorado. You're pretty much south of this threat right now, Shelby. You are south of this threat. You ought to be in pretty good shape down in El Dorado. For now. But notice we have several storms beginning to fire up. Look at this line just to the east of Clinton. So I'd say because of this storm, we're going to have residual outflow boundaries that could provide a focus for thunderstorms here over the next couple hours. Now it's up to mezzo of 9. So definitely some strong indication that a strong possibility of a tornado. I tell you what, if you're in Rich Hill or if you know anybody in Rich Hill, make sure they know to take their tornado precautions. These storms are not playing around today, guys. Seen tons of damage up there in northwest Missouri, northeast Kansas, Iowa, Nebraska. So these are strong storms. Like I said, this has probably been on the ground now for, or at least tornado warned, over the last almost 2 hours and 15 minutes. So very long track. And obviously it's not losing its punch. So you bet, Shelby. Looks like. So let's do another storm track. East northeast at 38 now. That was as of a couple minutes ago. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm not going to go with far out this time. Okay, current times. Rich Hill, 6:22. You have 1 minute to take your tornado precautions. Please do so. Pleasant Gap at 6:40. Hudson, 6:48. Appleton City at 6:52. Appleton City, you got about 30 minutes. You got about 30 minutes. And then Montrose at 6:59. If it continues on the same path, same intensity. The timeline tomorrow, right now, is looking at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon or later. Really between 5 p.m. till midnight. We're gonna have a very, very, very strong line of thunderstorms. The way that it is looking like right now. Right now, I've been focused mainly on this afternoon's threat. Once we get this bias, and I will be doing an update in the morning, obviously. And I am off work, so I will be watching this very closely and try to give a more precise update on timeline for tomorrow's storms in the morning. I know there's a lot of functions going on. I know 2 proms going on. I know Junk Fest at Old Crow in Henry County is going on. There's a lot of stuff going on in and around the area tomorrow. So thankfully right now it's looking like it's going to hold off until later on tomorrow afternoon before this starts. So this outflow boundary, this outflow that's being produced by this supercell is forming some pretty strong cells behind it because of the outflow. So we have another severe thunderstorm warning on the Kansas side with these cells. So there's more than just this cell that's forming right now, guys. So we need to be definitely be paying attention to any of these cells. They're all tracking the same direction into west central Missouri. Hey, Brandon. If it continues, I'd say right now the way that it's been trending, it's going to stay south of Clinton proper. We did a timeline to include Clinton, but that was a pretty broad stretch. But we'll do it again here as soon as I get another update. Let's put this in motion over the last few frames. I mean, it's making a straight beeline to Appleton City and Montrose, guys. If you live in Appleton City or Montrose, you might as well go ahead and play. I don't think this thing is going to lose its punch. It's not acting like it. So let's go ahead and, if you're not already, Appleton City, Montrose, along A Highway, Pleasant Gap, Lindale, Hudson, Spruce. You're going to remain, you might get some of the hail from this in Spruce. Butler's getting a pretty good thunderstorm right now. Maybe some small hail in Butler, but they are away from the large hail and the circulation right now. We may see this thing begin to recycle again very soon. You see how the big supercell here is absorbing this little cell behind it. A lot of times when that happens, it will kind of lose its punch and then recycle again. And sometimes it recycles a little stronger. So we're definitely watching this one here in Rich Hill. If anybody knows anybody in Rich Hill, you may want to contact them to see if they have any damage. Let's take a look here at, it's right over Rich Hill right now. Wow. Very, very, very strong rotation here. Right over Rich Hill and Interstate 49. If anybody knows anybody in Rich Hill, you might give them a call and check in on them in Rich Hill. Take a look at CC. Not seeing a whole lot on CC. It just updated. Channel 4 meteorologist heading to Appleton City now. All right. Thanks, Val. Yeah, it's taking a beeline for Appleton City right now. Now, according to Doppler, this is still radar indicated, guys. Of course, it's been mainly over rural areas. If anybody knows anybody in Rich Hill, if we can get this confirmed, would be tremendous help for the National Weather Service. My Tourcom group was just warning me about a tornado-warned storm just to the south of us. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to check in with the National Weather Service. Skidmore, Missouri. Hi, Victoria. 10 miles east of Appleton City. No, you're in a path, Tina. Still have rotation just to the east of Rich Hill. Those cells just to the east of Clinton and Henry and Benton County, Pettis County, they're, it doesn't look like they're doing anything right now. Alright guys, give me just a minute, I'm going to check in here. Bates County. Okay, guys, so we do have confirmation. At 1 minute ago, we do have a confirmed tornado, large, located in Rich Hill, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. This was law enforcement confirmed tornado, large, Rich Hill and Rockville, Appleton City are in the path. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground and causing damage. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. If you are in a trailer, you have plenty of time right now, if you live between Rich Hill and Appleton City, to move south. Head south and get away from this cell. Do not stay in a mobile home. Do not stay in a mobile home. You're west of Appleton City? You said you were east of Appleton City, Tina. You're 10 miles west of Appleton City. Okay. So let's bring this down to a road level here. Here's your center of circulation right here, guys. You're gonna have inflow. What's feeding this storm is moving in right here. It gets picked up by the updraft and begins to circulate. This is your center of rotation right here. Wait for the next update. I don't know what happened here. Oh, I went to base velocity. I don't know how he got moved over to that. High resolution velocity just pooped out. But regardless, we're likely going to see here in the next 15 minutes or so, guys, National Weather Service is going to continue a tornado warning for western St. Clair County and possibly some of Henry County. Alright, so let's take this back down to a road level. There we go. Now we got high resolution velocity back again. Okay, so here is Highway O from Pleasant Gap down to Prairie City. You're definitely in the crossing paths of this potential tornado. It is on the ground, by the way, guys. This is on the ground. This is not radar indicated no more. It is on the ground. If you live just west of Appleton City, along Highway W, down to B Highway, you are in the direct path of this tornado. Mainly rural areas here, guys. So if you know anybody that lives in this area, please pick up the phone and give them a call and let them know, just in case they're not they're in a position where they're not listening to radio, or they're not listening to TV. They don't have an app on their phone. Let them know. Very rural area out here. Highway B near M. I see. I see where you're at now, Susan. Well, you might kind of luck out a little bit, even though they may extend this tornado warning to include you. Unless this thing takes a different turn, you probably be just a little bit south of the center of circulation. If anybody has anybody up near Maryville, Missouri, they do have a funnel cloud that is lowering onto the ground right now near 240th and Icon, west of Maryville. Well, the good news is we only have about another hour and a half, an hour and 15 minutes before the sunset. So hopefully once the sun sets, we begin to lose a little bit of its punch. Deepwater. Yeah, Deepwater needs to be paying attention to this cell. It's going to be a little while, Corey. But you're definitely in the path if it continues the same path. So here's our center of circulation right here, guys. If you see where I'm circling right here, let me blow this up. It looks like it's just to the northwest of Prairie City and B Highway. The intersection of B and O. I know my sister is probably snorting from that one. But That is where the center of circulation is right now. Still very strong, guys. Very, very strong. We have over 100-mile-an-hour winds. I bet you. 104.9 going toward the radar. 13, about 20-mile-an-hour away. So about 125, 130 miles per hour of wind shear. That is rotating winds. So we still have, we had confirmation a tornado was on the ground, a large damaging tornado on the ground in Rich Hill, reported by law enforcement. So all indications right now is showing that the tornado is still on the ground. I'm going to jump over and look at CC real quick, see if there's any kind of debris signature. It's not very impressive. There could be, well, okay, now that changes everything. So I am picking up a debris ball. I'm picking up a debris ball just south of Pleasant Gap right now, guys. That is the debris signature. That is debris being sucked up by the tornado, and radar is actually picking up debris up at 30, 40,000 feet above our heads inside the tornado. So we do have a debris signature with this tornado that has been confirmed on the ground now just south of Pleasant Gap. Just south of Pleasant Gap. Yes, just south of Pleasant Gap, there is a debris signature along O Highway. Right now, it is crossing O Highway. We do have a new tornado warning out for Appleton City and northwest St. Clair County. Alright guys, we have a confirmed tornado on the ground with the debris signature south of Pleasant Gap heading toward Appleton City. Please, if you know anybody lives in Appleton City, Lindale, along Highway P 52, south of Montrose, Copeland, please let them know to take their tornado precautions. This is definitely a confirmed tornado, guys. If you know anybody in this area that does not know how to find our stream, make sure that you've let them know, send them a link how to get on this page. We still have a tornado signature just south of Pleasant Gap on a confirmed tornado, and we have a debris ball. We have a debris ball. We have a new tornado warning, guys, including Henry County. This is going to include Montrose, just south of Clinton. Take your tornado precautions right now. Guys, I cannot answer questions like where the nadir is at. I'm actually doing this. We do have a very, very dangerous situation here. I have a confirmed tornado on the ground with a debris signature just southwest of Appleton City. Southwest of Appleton City. This is serious, guys. This tornado is confirmed. It is on the ground, heading into just south side of Appleton City. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, National Weather Service extended tornado warning into Bates and southern Henry County. Strong rotation with this storm. Obviously, I'm picking up a debris ball on coefficient. The radar is actually looking at a certain angle to be able to pick up debris. So we know the tornado is likely on the ground picking up debris. It is just southwest of Appleton City right now. Don't mind the dog. He's going to be hearing some thunder here momentarily.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
Alright, so this is likely going to be for Henry County for this hail core. This is the hail core with this cell that is going to be moving into Henry County. Alright, that's for Bates County. That was for Bates County. 1.5 inch hail with 60 mile per hour winds. Bates County. Alright guys, so right now, as of right now, there are no official reports this tornado is still on the ground. Which is good news. But you have to take your tornado precautions. Appleton City, Montrose, Deepwater. Take your tornado precautions right now. You have plenty of time right now if you live in Montrose, Deepwater. Appleton City, you should have already been in your tornado area right now. You should have already been in your tornado safe spot. Alright, give me just a second, guys. I am going to... I need to get to... emergency management. Sirens going off in Appleton City. Very good. That's what we wanted. Alright, for those of you from our Henry County Office of Emergency Management, unfortunately I don't like to include you under these kind of circumstances, but parts of southwest Henry County is under a tornado warning. That is for this cell that is currently in Bates County, moving east-northeast at 38 miles per hour. They do have the Sirens sounding in Appleton City, and I hope they are in Montrose. Deepwater, you are also in the path of this tornadic supercell. So we have been following this cell all the way out into Kansas. There are a couple other storms behind this that's creating some hail and some strong straight line winds at the present time. But right now, the center of rotation is looked like right around along Highway W. Along Highway W, just southwest of Appleton City. Just southwest of Appleton City. Good. Deepwater sirens are going off. Montrose sirens are going off. Very good. Very good. That is exactly what I wanted to hear. And again, this thing has cycled a couple times. It has absorbed another cell. It weakened. It kind of regenerates, and then we get strong rotation like we're seeing right now that is coming into Appleton City. So if you live in Appleton City, you should already be in your safe spot. We have very strong rotation right now. I am going to check coalition coefficient. This particular radar will pick up any debris that is lifted from the tornado. The radar can pick it up. The good news right now, I am not seeing that debris signature like we saw just on the south side of Pleasant Gap. But we are definitely keeping our eyes on this. This thing is making a beeline right into Appleton City. So make sure you're in your safe spot in Appleton City. Just south of Tightwad. You're not under the warning right now. But we need to see where if this thing's going to retain its intensity. If it does, you may be under the gun here in the next hour in Tightwad. So the good news, we've got sirens going off in Appleton City, Montrose, Deepwater. Right now, Clinton and Calhoun are not included in this tornado warning. Repeat, Clinton and Calhoun is not included in this tornado warning as of yet. That is the reason why the sirens are not going off in the town of Clinton. This is going to hopefully remain to the south of Clinton. Hopefully the cell will weaken as it comes into the county. But right now it's not showing any signs of that. Very, very strong rotation. Let's just, I do want to do two things. I want to measure this rotation. We have over 100 mile an hour winds. 98.61 away or towards the radar, and about 6 towards. So we have about 100 mile an hour of wind shear. If nothing else, we're going to have some very, very strong winds on the south side of Appleton City really quick, if it's not already there. So definitely need to be in your tornado safe spot, lowest portion of your home, in a center closet, away from windows. Look more on the ground level. Yeah, still seeing some very strong rotation even on the ground level. Yeah, guys, Appleton City, if you live in Appleton, please, if you are in a safe spot, Let us know that you're safe. Let us know what is going on. You've got, if nothing else, some very, very strong winds heading into the town of Appleton City right now. Warrensburg's good. News shows tornado warning South Henry County. That's exactly right, Billie Jean.
The National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch.
Likely going to include Benton County and Pettis County in a tornado watch. Okay, we did have a tornado touchdown in Rockville, Missouri, and Bates County earlier. All right, guys. Got a lot of things going on here right now. High wind, Pea-Size Hill, southeast Bates County, 10 miles west of Appleton City. Okay, you're just going to be just north of this center of rotation. Larry City. Yes, Larry City is good right now. Right now, Copeland, Deepwater, Brownington, yeah, go ahead and make sure you have a plan. This thing is not losing its punch here. Montrose, looks like this may stay just to the south of you. With this latest scan, looks like the center of rotation will likely be now just exiting Appleton City. So we, let's see here. Another strong cell with 2-inch hail right behind this one. Just west of Butler, just west of Rich Hill. Mezzo is 6. I can't get over some of these winds. Very, very strong rotation still right over Appleton City. Currently taking cover in Appleton City in town. No rain, hail, or wind yet. Storm spotters in Appleton City. Channel 5 is saying tight water around 810. That's about right. Don't worry about Clinton right now, Jordan. Nothing's happening in Clinton, but not right now. Just went off in Clinton for tornado warning. Well, it's probably picking up Henry County. As of right now, Clinton is not under a tornado warning. Clinton proper is not under a tornado warning. As of right now, Appleton City looks like the center of rotation is nearly right on top of the city right now. Victoria just lost power in Appleton City. They live in rural Appleton City. They just lost power. So if nothing else, we could be seeing some very strong straight line winds. The very least. Strong straight line winds. So still right now I am monitoring National Weather Service chat. There is still not any indication that a tornado is currently on the ground. We got very, very tight rotation. We have we do have a strong storm that is over Appleton City, but right now we do not have any indication that this tornado is on the ground. It had reports of it being on the ground just south of Pleasant Gap, as well as in the town of Rich Hill by law enforcement. But right now, there's nothing out there that is confirming a tornado on the ground. No, they are not the same storm that hit Omaha. Same system, but all right, we have a new area of circulation just coming across 52 Highway in KK. 52 Highway in KK. We have another area of rotation. About 80, 90, about 90 miles per hour wind shear. All right, guys, if you're in Appleton City, make sure you check in with us. Let us know how everything is. So I want to see what the next scan is. We do have some pretty good rotation right here along KK Highway and 52. KK Highway and 52. We got a severe thunderstorm warning out, likely going to be for Henry County. You still have power. Great, Amber. Now, so right now we have got a area of rotation along KK Highway just south of Montrose. That was kind of a new area of rotation. I am in contact with the National Weather Service. 15 miles southwest of Clinton, moving northeast at 40. As of right now, Clinton is not under a tornado warning at this time. The town of Clinton is not under a tornado warning at this time. They will continue to monitor and adjust accordingly. Here is the center of rotation right here, just south of Montrose. And just like that, looked like there's not much rotation there anymore. We're still watching this area right here. Let's go ahead and put a time track on this. Deepwater 719, Brownington at 723, and Gaines at 729. If it continues the same path. Oh, good, Victoria. Power's back on. And again, guys, I'm going through all the channels. See if I can get any kind of updates here. All right, so let's just let's go ahead and recap. So we still have a tornado warning for southwest Henry County for the next 24 minutes. Severe thunderstorm producing a tornado was located near Montrose, 15 miles southwest of Clinton, moving northeast at 40. Tornado and ping pong ball size hail. Deepwater, Montrose, Ladue in the path. We also have another 24 minutes for northwest St. Clair County. Located near Appleton City at 650. So a little bit old data. 14 miles southeast of Butler, moving northeast at 30. Storm had the history of producing tornadoes, golf ball size hail. We've been tracking this long track dangerous supercell now for 3.5 hours out of Kansas into west central Missouri. This was exactly the reason why this conditional threat was important to take heed of, because of the possibility of long track damaging thunderstorms today. And that's exactly what we have right now in southwest Henry County. Right now it looks pretty broad. It looked like very broad rotation. Looked like the center of it about right here. Along 52 highway in between Deepwater and Montrose. That is the center of circulation right now that we're concerned with. Osceola cheese. Oh, Joe Lori. I don't think anybody cares about Osceola cheese right now. Elkhorn. Yeah, it's horrible, Misty. I watched a couple storm spotters up there pulling people out of houses. Not a good situation up there. Okay, a lot of questions. And I've got a lot of personal messages too. So, All right, guys. So let's just recap. We have a center of rotation that is just southeast of Montrose right now, right here. It is moving north-northeast toward Highway 13 and Deepwater. Right now, currently, Clinton, Urick, Windsor, if you're not in this little box right now, things are fine right now. This is the box we're concerned about. Right here. We have an area of rotation. Yes.
Hey, Jim. I hear a publishing on west of Deepwater right now, just barely.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. Are you live?
I'm getting ready to go. I'm just getting ready to go. I've got to call you live.
Okay, perfect. I'll put you on.
Is this going to cross the highway?
Actually, right now the center of rotation right now is right over 52 highway, and let's see here. That 52. Currently, what is that? What's that road? F highway. Looks like the center of rotation is going to be right now. It's almost 52 and F highway, Frank. Yep. It is still heading northeast at 38. All right, buddy. All right, sounds good. Bye. All right, guys, that was Nader Boys. He is just west of Deepwater. He's going to try to get a visual on this storm. Polk County, live look at Montrose. So all of Henry County now, or at least most of it, as you see here on the screen, is under a severe thunderstorm warning. We're concerned about an area of rotation. It's very broad, but it's along 52 highway just east of Montrose. And we're going to have Nader Boys up here in just a moment. And this cell might be trying to cycle again, guys. We've seen this cycle a couple, 3 times. So it may be cycling again. All right. Let's bring up
52 highway and F highway. And I have not seen any kind of lowering since I pulled off of 13. This is looking west from 52, just outside Deepwater, just west of Deepwater, on a tornado warning cell. I'm going to have to move here. Just back up a little bit.
All right, we got Nader Boys right now. He's looking west. He is actually looking west at this cell off of F and 52 highway. F and 52 highway. Just west of Deepwater. Just west of Deepwater. So I am not seeing any kind of lowering right now. Just the base of the thunderstorm. We'll keep an eye on that here real quick. We'll take a look at the velocities. Still broad rotation. Right here is where Nader Boys is right now, right there. And he's looking at the cell coming in along 52 highway. I'm going to throw up another box here. You guys can watch along here while I look at radar. All right, so right here is where Nader Boy is at, F and 52 highway. He is looking at the line of storms that is coming up onto Deepwater right now that is currently tornado warned. We do not have any indication that this is on the ground right now. No indication that this is on the ground right now. I do want to know what over here on the corner. Over here on the right hand side, that looks like that's just a rain shaft. I'm looking at Nader Boy's video right now. Danny, mix a drink before you take cover. So again, very broad rotation right now. Just southwest of Clinton is under a tornado warning for the next 15 minutes. This cell could be recycling. It is a very large, long track supercell. This very well could recycle, as it has very, very strong rotation associated with it. It does look like he is picking up a wall cloud right now, just west right now. I am looking at a wall cloud right now. I do believe that was a wall cloud, guys. That was, now he is going away from this wall cloud to get into a safe spot. That is a wall cloud, I believe, what we just saw on video. If you live in Deepwater, Brownington, go ahead. You should already be in your tornado safe spot. You should already be in your tornado safe spot. Benton County, you are under a tornado watch. Benton County, including the towns of Lincoln, Colcamp, Windsor, you guys are under a tornado watch due to this cycling thunderstorm. I am going to call. I did have the phone. I'm going to call Isaac real quick. Make sure he is safe. Yeah, hey, I had the volume down on your stream, but was that a wall cloud we saw?
I don't believe so. I did not confirm anything rotating.
Okay, I did have the volume down. It did look like lowering there, and I wanted to call to see if you saw that rotating.
Gotcha. No, I did not.
Okay. It's very broad rotation right now on radar. some strong straight line winds are going to be coming across 13 highway in Deepwater, but right now I don't know if it could be cycling right now, but it's looking a little bit messy right now. There's a cell coming up behind it in Bates County that I say it will probably absorb. And it might just be going through a cycling stage right now. But okay, well, very good. I'll let them know you did not see rotation. All right, buddy. Thank you. All right, guys. I just got off the phone. It was a lowering, but he could not confirm rotation, and that's the difference between a scary-looking cloud and a wall cloud. It has to be rotating. Isaac did not see any evidence of that wall clouds having rotation. So, but still, nonetheless, everybody in this watch box should be taking cover, deep water, just south of Clinton. If you live along Highway T, in that housing development out there, you need to be taking cover. Stay in your safe spot. Right now, along T Highway, 13 Highway, we're in between Clinton and Deepwater. That's the bullseye right now. That is the bullseye. So go ahead and, this thing's going to be going, it's going to be through here in about 20 minutes along 13 Highway. So if you live along T, from Deepwater to just south of Clinton, go ahead, take your tornado precautions. 20 minutes, come back up, and we'll take a look and see what these cells behind it are going to do. But all of these cells are developing from the outflow of this supercell that has tracked hundreds of miles so far. And we've been watching it now for better than 3.5 hours. Still very broad rotation. For everybody else in I guess, the southeast 2/3 of Henry County, you can expect some torrential rainfall. Some right now, the hail core is not all that impressive. Probably going to have some pea-sized hail mixed in with the heavy rain. Maybe some strong straight line winds. But right now, Clinton proper is not under a tornado warning. We still have one just to the south of Clinton for another 9 minutes. Very broad rotation is being shown on radar right now. I'm going to jump over here real quick, take a look at chat. Okay, so National Weather Service did say they are going to let the Henry County tornado warning drop in 10 minutes. Going to keep the severe thunderstorm warning going, and they're going to keep a close eye for any signs of this cell strengthening. So that's good news for Henry County. Good news for Henry County. Really coming down outside right now. I can hear it here in Clinton. Let's go ahead and let's put a time track on this. Let me zoom out just a little bit. All right, looks like around Brownington at 7:31, Cole at 7:34, Tightwad at 7:40, Leesville 7:41, Lincoln at 8 p.m. and Ionia at 8:05. Lincoln and Ionia, you're over here on the Benton County side. And again, we are we're watching this potential of a tornadic supercell. Nothing is confirmed. We don't have any indication that there is a tornado on the ground at this time. This thing has had a history of producing tornadoes. All the way over here into Kansas is how far we've been following this cell. All the way out to here. And cross state line. If anybody has any reports of any kind of damage, whether straight line winds, doesn't make any difference. Make sure you get them into me. How can I share a pic of the back of the storm from Highway 52? Just shoot it over to me on Messenger, Christian, and then I will show it to the crew. Will it miss south of Windsor on Y and 00? Yeah, you'll get a pretty good rain shower, maybe some small hail, but yeah, if you're just south of Windsor, you're gonna miss the biggest bulk of this storm. Thank you, Nader Boys, for going out and taking a look at that storm for us. That's awesome. Be able to have eyes on the skies. Wow. That was great. Came up from the basement after an all clear on Storm Shield. Have limbed down in the yard in Appleton. Warrensburg, Johnson County looks good right now. Garden City looks good, Tyler. So Pettis County, Johnson County, you guys are going to be in a clear for the night. Don't let your guard down. We're going to be going all the way through this again tomorrow night, guys. So again, the center of rotation. It's very broad, guys. This is very broad. No indication that there is a tornado on the ground. But right now, it is centered right here. Just to the southeast of Clinton proper. Strong straight line winds. But right now, not seeing any indication of a tornado on the ground. We only have about another 3 minutes. The National Weather Service is going to allow this to expire. They will not extend a tornado warning any further at this time. But the 2/3 of Henry County is still under a severe thunderstorm warning for the next 33 minutes for 1.25 inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind possibilities. Hi, Ron. Ron. No sirens in Clinton. Clinton was never under a tornado warning. Clinton proper did not sound the sirens because Clinton was not under a tornado warning. That's what's great about technology now, is the fact that you take 10, 15 years ago if our county was under a tornado warning, they sounded the sirens for the entire county. And obviously, you get a lot of people hear the sirens. The sun might be shining, and they're hearing tornado sirens. Now we can kind of zoom in and just sound the sirens for those areas that are in the path. And luckily, Clinton was not in the path of this. They did sound the sirens in Deepwater, Appleton City, Montrose, where this storm was heading and was in the path of. So, very good job by Henry County 911 this evening. And I will tell you guys that Clinton Fire Department also has storm spotting units deployed on all 4 sides of town. So heavy rains reported, but there's a bunch of people that had your all back here in Clinton. But that's the reason why they did not sound the sirens. Clinton was not in the path of this particular supercell. Hey, Cassie. Yeah, I think Deepwater is going to be fine. You'll probably still get some rain showers, some thunder showers behind that, but Deepwater should be in the all clear right now. And we've got looks like this tornado warning will likely be expired here just now. So as of right now, we are in condition green. No tornado warning in West Central Missouri. We still have an ongoing severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Bates County and the southwestern 2/3 of Henry County. And we are still watching some very broad rotation just to the southwest of Clinton. It does not look very impressive right now, but like I had mentioned before, we're 7:30 now. Sun is down. It's starting to lose a little bit of that punch, I believe. Once we get through this, we ought to be pretty well good through the night tonight and tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon. Right now is looking like 5-6 p.m. Saturday night. We will have a very intense line of storms that will likely move through Henry County as well as West Central Missouri. So let's make sure everybody stays weather aware. If your weather radio did not go off, find out why. We have you got about 18 hours to make sure everything is reset, ready to go for tomorrow evening. And thank you to Clinton Fire, Mark Manuel, Matt Willings, the chief, assistant chief. They made sure to let me know that again, that Clinton Fire Department has storm spotting units deployed on all 4 sides of town. So thank you guys for your service tonight. Nader boys, thank you very much for getting out there just west of Deepwater, making sure we wasn't seeing any wall clouds or tornadic activity out that way. So thank you guys very much. Between Tightwad and Racket. I think it's going to stay, well, he's not listening. Looks to stay north. We got some beautiful pictures coming in of that storm. This one here is looked like from Christian Delosier, long time buddy of mine, part of the Mike Heath Insurance clan over there here in Clinton. And this was 52 in Deepwater, headed west toward Appleton City, and
The National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch.
so he got a nice picture of the storm along 52 highway heading toward Appleton City. That was a nice picture there, Christian. Thanks for sharing that. So it continues to show a little weakening trend right now. The cell in in Henry County, we're not seeing very strong. We're not seeing very strong rotation. I have no idea what that sound was just a moment ago. Let's see here. So again, they did extend the tornado warning out to Benton County for the next hour and a half, but again, I really think, guys, all this area here, I really think we're going to be done with the severe weather for tonight. Of course, with all this activity, I've not been able to take a look at any of the newest data, but I really think we're going to be in the clear the rest of the night. This cell is really starting to fizzle out, and we lost the heat of the day. The storms behind it are weakening very quickly. Will Cocamp be in the path? Well, they are. You're in the path for this cell right now. It looks like it'll likely maybe stay just to the north of you a little bit, but it is weakening. We're gonna keep watch on it. But all the signs of these cells, they were really strong. They still got a lot of lightning and thunder with them. Some torrential rainfalls. I mean, they're, let's see here, over 30 minutes? And I picked up 0.77 inch of rain just with that cell coming across Clinton. So, we're not expecting any more severe weather after this cell, after these severe thunderstorm warnings are allowed to expire. I'm not looking for any more severe weather through the rest of the night, but we are close to the front. It continues to get closer. Tomorrow afternoon, everybody needs to be weather aware tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening, guys. It's going to affect a lot more people than what it has tonight, so make sure everybody stays weather aware for tomorrow night. And again, we do have a possibility to see yet another round of severe thunderstorms on Sunday afternoon. And that's going to be highly dependent on how well our atmosphere can recover from the overnight storms tomorrow night. So, man, what a busy weekend. What a busy weekend. And again, I want to thank everybody. We had it was great. Everything worked fabulously tonight. Henry County 911, Bates County 911, fantastic job getting the warnings out to everybody, sounding the sirens. For those that needed to hear the sirens. Clinton sirens did not go off. Clinton was not in the path of the circulation. That's what's awesome about technology. We can fine tune it down to just warn those that are in the path and not the entire county. And again, I know several, and I've read a lot of comments that you guys have sent me on personal messages stating that Channel 4 said this, Channel 5 said this, Channel KSHB said it was heading toward Clinton. That's where you have to step back and you have to have multiple means to be able to obtain information during severe storms such as this. So, I wish I get all 8 counties, everybody out there. I wish I can instantly be thrown on their phone. That would sure keep a lot of hype away. But remember, have multiple means to be able to obtain warnings and watches, and don't just rely, especially on TV media. They're good. There have been a lot of meteorologists that I have mentored under.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
That I have mentored under and that are very respected out there, but and then there's some that do like to live on the edge and create a little bit of panic. So just make sure you have multiple means. Love to have you watch our stream when you can, but they did a fantastic job. Henry County 911, Bates County 911, as well as Nader Boys getting out there on 52 Highway just west of Deepwater to see any signs of rotation of a lowering that was moving into Deepwater. And of course to Clinton, we had Mark Manuel, Wes Willings, our chief and assistant chief for Clinton Fire. They had units stationed on all 4 corners of Clinton, watching the skies, watching for any lowerings. And of course, we had Brad Wright, director of Henry County Emergency Management, and myself as deputy director of Henry County Emergency Management. Kept an eye on these storms, so it's a great group effort tonight. Hopefully we don't have to do this again tomorrow evening, but all indications are that we will likely have to worry about this again, maybe even 2 more times by the time we roll out of bed Monday morning to start the work week. So thank you to all that helped get the word out tonight. If anybody has any kind of damage reports, if they had any hail, wind damage, anything, please send over to me and I will get that to the National Weather Service. Absolutely, Christian. Thanks for the picture, buddy. Yeah, no kidding, Brandon. I hope your lake looks good. We're Henry County, Bates County, and Vernon County are expected to pick up from tonight through Monday morning additional 3 to 4 inches of rainfall. Whew, that's a lot of water, guys. Guys, I don't know what, east of Clinton. We have a report coming in from National Weather. I'm not going to do anything with it right now. I'm not seeing any kind of indications of any kind of rotation at all. I don't know how to, let's see here. Right now it's got a phone. I don't know. This is not, where is that? Where is Alberta, Missouri? Does anybody know where Alberta, Missouri is? Alberta W Highway at 7. Oh, I see it. Is there anybody that lives out in this area that's still in the chat? Anybody that lives out here? Between, say, 7 Highway, YY. Anybody live out in this area? You're at C and 7. Look off to your west right now, if you would. Emily, if anybody lives out there, look off to your north. Okay. Well, this is and I'll just tell you guys that there's a report that came in from a reputable chaser that there was a fully condensed tornado east of Alberta, east of Clinton, which would put it down right down here. I'm not seeing any kind of indication at all on my laptop or here of any kind of rotation in this area. Kelly's at C and 7. Yeah, that would be right about. Yeah, you'd be right here. Yeah, this is, when was that, Pat? And Pat, you are outside of Cole. I guess north of Cole. Okay, thanks, Emily. I will take a look at that. Seen funnel cloud from, okay, 250 road, but then went back up. Okay. Well, just to see, and I'm just going to tell you guys that there was just a report come in from a reputable chaser that there was a fully condensed tornado, not a funnel cloud, but a tornado. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to type a message here real quick. Let's see here. How long ago was that, guys? Tightwad Fire Protection District. When did you see that on Southeast 250? You have an approximate time? You can share video by sharing it through Facebook Messenger. Does anybody have a... Okay, Pat said 10 minutes ago. Okay. And tightwad. Yeah, MH. It looks like Clinton is pretty much in the clear for tonight. Hey, you bet, Amanda. That's what I let them know, Pat. I'm gonna take a look at my pictures, see if there's anything that I can share with the National Weather Service. And I'll just kind of reiterate here just a little bit. There is still a severe thunderstorm warning out for central Henry County. Not seeing much of the way of any kind of rotation or hail core. We've got about another 8 minutes left on it. It will likely be allowed to expire. So, and kind of looking out, there's really nothing else around West Central Missouri that's going to prove any kind of problems with us. Looks like probably for the remainder of the night. Just bear with me for a moment, guys. I'm going to see about these videos and pictures.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
Man, I'm getting hit with all kinds of questions, guys, and I will get to them, promise. But right now I'm currently in talks right now. Wow, there was. Very, very interesting. All right. So, yes, Shelby, everything is looking good right now. Benton County, you guys have a special weather statement just for some gusty winds. All right, guys. So, I do believe I have a video. Amber, are you still online here with me? Hello.
Hey, are you seeing anything on your end of the tornado recently?
Well, I'm actually, I got a video right now of it.
On the ground?
No, it's already back up. 7:38 p.m. Was when the video was shot. So I'm sending this to the National Weather Service right now.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's a very quick video, but it's definitely a tornado almost on the ground.
Do we know if it touched down?
I don't think so, but it might be worth to go out and take a run here in just a little bit.
Well, that's what I was thinking. What's the exact area you think?
I'm going to find out. I'm going to get the exact address. Okay.
Okay, alright.
All right, but. All right, guys. So a couple things here, real quick. Okay, Amber. I'm going to send you another message. If you can give me, thank you so much for the video. Guys, just real quickly, all the severe thunderstorm warnings, no severe weather in West Central Missouri right now. We're not expecting any more probably for the rest of the night. So just to make sure everybody knows that right now, that no severe warnings right now in West Central Missouri. So everybody breathe a sigh of relief. We're doing good. I do. I want to make sure. Permission. So again, I do have a very, very short, brief video of a tornado just east of Clinton. I'm going to bring that up for you guys right now. This is what I've been in talks with the National Weather Service on. I'm going to bring it over right now. 7 Highway, east of Clinton, and watch the rear view mirror.
It's already going up. It's already going up. It's already going up.
It does not look like it touched the ground, but it's hard to tell. It really is kind of hard to tell from that short video. Anyway, I think as being part of emergency management, we are going to go out and investigate this. As I said, the severe threat, I believe, is over for the evening for West Central Missouri. I will tell you that Sedalia, you do have a relatively strong cell. I'm not necessarily expecting it to go severe, but you're going to get some torrential rains and maybe some small hail out of this. Right now, you're not even under any kind of watch in Pettis County. But you just kind of keep an eye on this. Don't be surprised if you get some small hail. Yeah, it did look like definitely a funnel cloud. Whether or not it actually touched the surface, I am not 100% sure. Yeah, Edward. Yeah, you're getting a pretty good little cell over there in Sedalia. Again, it is not severe warned as of now. As of right now.
That's already going up.
And I apologize, guys, not talking too much here. Just trying to get some information over to National Weather Service.
The National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch.
Let's see. Okay. No, Jessica. All severe storms are over. Yeah, you have about another hour on the tornado watch, but there is nothing that is coming toward Benton County. So you ought to be good for the night. Zach, just a heavy thunderstorm. Nothing severe. Maybe some small hail. You'll still have a place to go to work. And if you notice, if you know anybody over here, like Wyandotte County, Jackson County, down further south, the tornado watch has been allowed to expire, and this will probably be allowed to expire early too for our 4 counties. Blew away neighbor's carport, moved their shed and trailer almost off concrete blocks. That was Victoria over near Appleton City this evening. Yes, Clinton is in the clear. Clinton is in the clear for the night. Maybe a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder left, but outside from that, we're in the clear for tonight. But remember, don't let your guard down. We're going to be likely have to go through this again tomorrow evening. Zach, lay off the sauce tonight, buddy. All right, guys. I tell you what, it looks like we are done with the severe threat for tonight. Thank you guys so much for sending in the reports. Man, you guys have been on the ball tonight, on the ball, and a big special shout out to Amber. Thank you so much for sending pics and videos to us. National Weather Service is in awe of this, so thank you so much. And of course, Clinton Fire Department, thanks for watching out for Clinton. Henry County, Bates County, 911. Fantastic job tonight getting warnings out to everybody. We're very, very proud of you guys. And thanks for everybody who made reports in to us. That's so helpful. When you can send, let us know what you're seeing out there. Nader boys going above and beyond tonight, jumping in the car and getting over on 52 to see if there was anything to report heading into Deepwater. So everybody did a great job tonight. So everything went without a hitch. So hopefully we don't have very much damage we're going to wake up to tomorrow. Yeah, you make sure you do that, Jennifer. Great job. Good job. And I'm sure I will be talking to all of you guys tomorrow. I will have an update first thing in the morning of kind of what we can expect as we go through the afternoon times. We are expecting right around the 5 to 6 p.m. Through the overnight, lines of very, very strong thunderstorms to move into west central Missouri. So torrential rains. We will have a flood threat Straight line winds in excess of 80 miles per hour. All modes of severe weather right now are on the table for Saturday night. So make sure everybody gets some sleep. I'm going to get some sleep. And I think me and the Director of Emergency Management is going to go run out and see if we can see any possible damage from a report of a tornado east of Clinton. So everybody have a great night, and make sure you stay weather aware. And we'll be talking to all of y'all very soon.